Hi, so welcome to the live stream this morning. So I'm going to be channeling Archangel Raphael. So I'm just going to let Raphael come in and speak through me. Hmm, hmm. I would like you to know that what I'm seeing is that at the moment there is a lot that you are all going through, but it is not necessarily a time where you need to be only with yourselves. It is a time where you are able to go much deeper into the light, where you are able to actually go into a place within, where you are appreciating what is there for you on earth. So it is a time you are able to really go into some kind of frequency of gratitude, appreciation, a sense of what is there for you in this moment, even if it is not what you want in all ways, appreciating what is and knowing that what is not there will arrive at the right time. It is also good for you to know that not everybody is able to appreciate what they have. That some people really struggle because what they are feeling inside is a lot of pain, a lot of loss, a lot of injury inside that has been in one way or another created over lifetimes. So it is good for you to know that when you are feeling grateful for your life and what is there, even if it is not all what you want, it is actually a state that is actually very good to be in, a very high state, a state not everybody is able to reach in a moment because of what they may be experiencing inside. So, what I will say to all of you is that as you focus inside on this, the energy will rise, and as it rises, you will feel inside that you are able to actually transcend any problems you have. Because when where you are grateful, you are able to actually appreciate the goodness that is there. And through that, the things which are not so good are automatically going to be resolved. So I would like you to know this, that it is the case where you are able to really go much deeper into this at the moment. I also would like you to know that when you are with people who are not grateful, who are feeling really hard done by, it is not about trying to in any way convert them, help them to be grateful. Because when you do this, it can create in them a feeling that they are not really seen, heard for what they are experiencing or have experienced. But it is very much about having an appreciation yourself, gratitude, and it raises your frequency on a personal level, which means that when you are with people, you raise their frequency without in any way trying to convert them, just letting them be. But by having a higher frequency, you automatically affect others. But it is not about in any way giving people advice, telling people how to feel, what to do, because it is very much at the moment a time where people need to be where they are. It is not about trying to raise anyone up to a higher level. It is about being in a higher frequency yourself and just allowing the frequency to do its own thing without trying to do anything in particular. I also would like you to know that when you are really very much like this, people actually respond to you better. They feel that they can be themselves. And then, where there is a real issue to be addressed, it can be addressed in a light way. So it is a reminder to be very much in your own energy, your own frequency, and then just see what happens. But don't go into the mode of trying to raise other people's frequency in a way where you are forcing the issue, trying Just let go and see what happens. And I am saying this to all of you because what I'm also seeing at the moment in the world is a lot of agitation as well, annoyance as well, when it comes to the energies on earth, the high energies and the low energies meeting, that people can feel very agitated because there is a lot of chaos, a lot of suffering, a lot of hardship that is trying to be resolved at the moment, within and without. And where there is a very high frequency and there is a lot of energy put into trying to convert, raise others up when they are really suffering, it can really create problems. It can create distortions in energy. It can create a sense in people of not being seen, not being heard, almost a sense that they are not able to just be in their pain body and transform it in their own way. So it is a reminder to those of you who are very much in a higher frequency already, who live in this frequency, to just be. Do not try in any way to raise other people in a way that is conscious. Just be and allow your own frequency to have a positive impact on life. But let people be where they are. Let them process their own pain body, their grief, whatever it is. And in this way, there is harmony on earth. In this way, people can be who they are on a soul level without being interfered with. And it is also very good for you to know that this is the new age frequency, the new earth energy that is coming in now, one where there is greater acceptance for people wherever they happen to be, and also a sense that through this life gets better, that as people are allowed to be where they are automatically going to find their way to light in their own way. I am also wanting to touch upon the subject of alternatives in terms of ways that people are able to find the light. It is good for you to know that there have never been more alternatives as there are now. Different ways of accessing the light, different ways of going within, different ways of transmuting the pain body. And for this reason, it is really good for people to find what really agrees with them. So it is not about trying to sell any one technique, tool, or person to others. It is about allowing people to find their own way. And if you happen to know of something that could help someone and you are being guided to share it, share it. But do not believe that because you have found something to be very helpful, very good for you, that everyone else will. Because there are many ways to go within, many ways to go within and find light. So it is good to be with what works for you. But do not try to impose anything on anyone. Because what I also see at the moment is people need to find their own connection within to the light in their own way. And through this, there is also more harmony on earth and actually more sharing between people, exchange of information on a personal level, because everyone will have their own way of doing things. I am also wanting you to know that when I speak, I always try to cater for all of you. So I look at your energy, I see what is going on, and I share appropriate information. And what I would like you to know is that it is not really about, in any way, trying to make life better at the moment. It is about allowing what is already happening to happen And what I mean by this is life is automatically getting better. So there is a very positive trajectory at the moment on Earth that is not really in control by any one person. It is beyond your control. It is there because the light is here on Earth. It has already grounded and anchored, particularly in some parts, some areas of life. So the world is automatically moving to a higher frequency. So it is not up to you to raise the frequency, to make things better. It is for you to find your place in the energy that is already there, to find your part to play. And that is all. So, for this reason, none of you here are particularly around to make life better, because life will get better anyway, whether you are here or not. But what you are here to do is actually to play your part to the fullest extent. And in this way, what you are actually doing is awakening on a deeper level and helping those around you to awaken. But what I will say is that it is through your own awakening as a being of light, as a spark of divinity that is here incarnate, that you will then be able to awaken others as well through your own presence. But you are not the ones who are making life better. It is happening, and you are on the same frequency as this. So you play your part because you resonate with this. So that is what I would like those of you to know who perhaps feel a bit overwhelmed at times, who feel that you carry a lot of weight on you, responsibility, perhaps towards people in your life or in other ways, that it is good to unburden yourself, lighten your load, and simply have that in your awareness that you are awakening on a deeper level. And this awakening will simplify your life. It will make your life feel lighter, easier, that what you are here to do will come through you rather than from you. So if you are carrying heavy burdens, it is a sign that you are stuck in some old energy, perhaps an energy that was relevant a long time ago, where there was a lot going on and not enough light that was grounded, where people carried heavy burdens in order to help others be here. But it is no longer that time, that these are very dark times that have gone now, and it is a new time where people will be taken care of by the light that is here grounded. Even those who have no real access to light themselves, perhaps because of trauma and pain, that they will be included in the light that is here and raised up in frequency. They will be helped through life, and their frequency will slowly increase over time. I would like to speak about something else now, and that is that every single person who is here for a purpose, that there is no such thing as simply being here for the sake of it. But that does not mean that people in any way in are going to be really in the mode of trying to find their purpose in a way that is forced. It is about allowing the purpose that you have to come through you. And what I'm really trying to say is that those of you who are very deeply in purpose, who are very committed to this, and who are committed to helping others find their purpose, remember that at this time it is about clearing energy, clearing away enough energy so that purpose automatically comes through. So it is a reminder to focus on this, because it is not going to work that by knowing your purpose you automatically do it, because there will be things in the way. Otherwise, you would already be doing it. So it is about clearing energy for you, for others. So those of you who are really good at this, at clearing energies, blockages, you will find yourselves very much in demand. And those of you who are perhaps knowledgeable when it comes to helping people realize what they are really passionate about, what they really want to do, you will also be in demand. But it is important to remember that it is important to also know how to clear energy and blockages, that it is not enough to know what you are passionate about. It is about clearing what is in the way to actually doing this, being able to be in this. So it is a reminder to all of you, especially those of you who work with people, who are therapists, healers, coaches, that clearing energy is really important at the moment. I would like to speak about one more thing, and that is there is a lot of chaos on earth at the moment, that no one feels quite settled because energies are quite harsh and heavy, particularly in some places in the world. And what I will say is that it is important to be very much in your higher mind about this. And what I mean by this is that the world that is around you is a reflection of many things that you are all a part of. So nothing occurs simply for the sake of it, that you are connected to everything. And what you can do is to go within and find your part in this. So it may be, for example, you are noticing that there is a lot going on in the world that is very much about creating chaos for people, destruction, things which are really negative. And when you go within, you may notice the part you have in this and the creation of this energy on earth. Maybe perhaps a tendency that you too have to create problems because there is something that you want or something else that is there, that is destructive. So, what I will say is, as you find the part within you that resonates with what is going on, perhaps some of you here have been victims for a long time, so you have felt inside that you are the ones who are taken from, perhaps the ones who are then blamed and made out to be someone you are not. So, for you, as you work through this within, the situation improves outside as well. Or it can be the other way round, that perhaps some of you here have been the ones taken from others, been doing things and then going into denial and not taking full responsibility for what you do. And for you, it is about acknowledging what you have done, which is out of balance, and finding a place of balance and truth within, taking responsibility. And as you do this, it happens in the world as well. So, what I will say is there is a lot going on, but you can find your relationship to it within. And some of you will be guided very much to be doing things on the earth plane to help, to in some way or another play your part. For others here, it will be more of an inner journey. But I will say the chaos of the world will feel a lot easier for you to be with as you find your relationship with it, instead of feeling inside that everything is very bad. As you find your connection to it, you find yourself either doing something outwardly to play your part or inwardly, but either way, you find your part. And that is really when you will start to feel better and lighter about everything. I have no more to say. The week ahead will be one where there will be a lot going on, so not necessarily chaotic, but a bit busy for some of you, but in a way that is manageable as well. I also see a lot of energy that is there around being able to really be in your own frequency and express it. So the energies will support you to be yourself. So even though there will be a lot perhaps to do for some of you, you will be able to be with yourselves, be true to yourselves. The energies will favor this. That is all. Hmm. Yeah, so thank you everyone for listening. Yeah, wishing you a really good weekend. Happy solstice as well. And yeah, and a very good week ahead as well. And lots of love to all of you.